people, we are back again for another video. You already know what time it is, people. Make sure you man are subscribing, make sure you man are running up the likes, because we are back for another preview, people. You already know what time it is, bro. Manchester United, we're back playing football on weekend. Yeah, we're back playing football on Sundays. You get me? Not this Monday bullshit. We're playing on a Sunday, bro. And listen, people, before I even get into this game and get into what's going to be happening to Crystal Palace, you man make sure you're running up the likes, make sure you man are subscribing to my YouTube channel. As always, people, road to 1.2k. Listen, people, I can really appreciate you if you can go and hit that subscription button as of now. But yeah, man, people, without further ado, Manchester United taking on Crystal Palace live at Old Trafford, bro, live at the OT, bro, live under the lights, bro. And it's one of them ones where, like, listen, again, I keep telling these rival fans and everybody else who has ears that, broski, it's not a flipping prediction what I'm about to say now. It's a flipping spoiler, bro, because listen, yet again we are gonna play against Crystal Palace, and I know certain man are wishing, they praying, they begging, they hoping that Crystal Palace has something for United. Yeah, they begging that, yo, Crystal Palace can maybe do something against United. And here's the thing, again, Crystal Palace won't do shit. You know them, man, they won't do shit against us, because it's one of them ones who are like, bro, we'll just be too good for Crystal Palace. Let me just call it as it is. We'll just be too good for Crystal Palace, bro. Yeah, Crystal Palace have a lot of issues. They have a lot of issues, bro. Yeah, these man have a Mateta problem. I don't know if Wharton's gonna be fully fit. You know, Glasner don't want to be at Crystal Palace no more. It's just a circus right there, bro. Like, everything is crashing down, bro. Like, literally, we can't lose to Crystal Palace. We can't lose to Crystal Palace. 3 points we are getting this Sunday, bro. I don't care what anybody says, bro. And listen, from watching Manchester United against Everton, bro, yes, it was a tough game. Yes, some players, you know, they slept and all of that bullshit, bro. But it's one of them ones where, like, Crystal Palace at home, it gives us the advantage that we need to get the 3 points, bro. If it was away from home and we decided to turn up like we done against Everton, bro, then I would be, you know, a little bit worried, bro. But the fact that we are at the OT, we are under the lights, bro. We will have the home atmosphere. Broski, we are beating Crystal Palace, bro. There is no way Crystal Palace are going to be beating Manchester United, bro. I just don't see it, bro. I'll be honest. I just don't see it, bro. Yeah? And as much as a lot of United fans will be dying to see Michael Carrick change his formation or his lineup, whatever they want him to change. But listen, I'm cool with what he's doing right now, bro. Because my thing is, why would he change something that is not broken, bro? Like, that's always been my situation with Michael Carrick, bro. Because Michael Carrick, he's done everything right, bro. And nothing seems like, you know, there's a problem there, bro. There's nothing that I can complain about Michael Carrick currently, bro. I don't know how these United fans are finding things to just complain about, bro. Because I struggle to find things to complain about, bro. People are complaining about the starting 11. Should have started Sesko. My thing about Sesko starting is, I don't think Sesko will be efficient. You know, he will be, you know, effective if he, you know, starts the game. But when he comes from the bench, that's where this guy is used to be a super sub. That's where this guy becomes more effective, yeah, than if he starts. Because I believe if he started against Everton, he's not scoring that goal. Why he's not scoring that goal? The fatigue would have kicked in, bro. Because the way he ran, bro. Mbumo, listen, Mbumo has stamina, bro. Let's not forget about that. And Mbumo has pace as well. Sesko don't have pace. And I believe Sesko wouldn't have caught up with Mbumo, bro. He wouldn't have caught up with Mbumo. The only reason why Sesko ended up catching up with Mbumo to score the goal is because Sesko was newly, you know, he was fresh. He just came on and he was there. You know the man. He had the speed. He had the stamina. Not the speed. What am I saying? He had the stamina, yeah, to catch up to Mbumo. Yeah. But if he started the game, he wouldn't have done that shit. You get what I'm saying? So whether Michael Carrick starts Sesko, whether I don't start Sesko, I don't think it's a big deal, bro. I don't think that it's something that we should be, you know, angry about, talking about, this is why I hate Michael Carrick. Like, literally, Michael Carrick has done a fantastic job since he's got here, bro. We've been smashing teams, bro. We've been winning each and every single time, bro. I can't remember the last time I lost the game, people. And seriously speaking, jokes aside, I can't remember the last time we got smoked, yeah, or got beaten, bro. Yeah, this year we lost once, bro. We lost once this year, bro. Yeah, and we're nearly going into March. We lost once, bro. That is so special, bro. And you man can say, oh yeah, I'm glazed, broski. Listen, under Ruben Amorim and flipping Eric Ten Hag, bro, we couldn't even witness flipping 4 games in a row, yeah, of winning streaks, of just winning streaks. Couldn't witness that, bro. Like, literally, let me enjoy That's this spell that we're going through, bro. Let me enjoy it, bro. And I keep telling people, if Michael Carrick manages to get Champions League football, let him stay. I don't get why we wouldn't let Michael Carrick stay. Let him stay, bro. Like, if we get Champions League football, let him stay. Yeah? But in regards to the Palace game, like, there's nothing to even talk about because Palace have a lot of problems. Matea, as I told you, Glasner as well, bro, they have a lot of problems. Like, these men are gonna go to Old Trafford like capitulating already, bro. Literally, it's like we're gonna be cashing in the money in the bank on these man, bro. If you man watch WWE, it's like we're gonna be cashing in the money in the bank on these man, bro. Like, we're gonna find these man vulnerable, bro. These man are not gonna do anything to us, bro. I know this, bro. Like, they're not doing nothing. And bro, I'm telling you, these man ain't doing nothing, bro, because man's gonna go there and we're gonna punch them up, bro. This is exactly what's gonna happen, bro. This is why I'm not worried at all about Crystal Palace, bro. Them 3 points that we got at Everton, bro, that United fans are claiming that it wasn't a good performance, it wasn't a good result as well. Bro, see, them 3 points were massive because if we beat Crystal Palace and if somehow Arsenal beats Chelsea, we are 6 points off Chelsea. And if Aston Villa decides to drop points, we might be 1 point off Aston Villa or even above Aston Villa by the end of the week, bro. Because I believe that Crystal Palace are not going to be the team to stop us, bro. Like, let's be honest. I know you man are trying to see Manchester United fall off, and bro, we are not falling off. Manchester United, we are starting, bro. This is just the starting. Yeah, this is just the starting. You man think this is the ending, bro. You man think this is a little purple patch, bro. This is not a purple patch, bro. I know Manchester United when they are on a purple patch, bro. I don't think this is a purple patch. I think this is just the reality, bro. I think this is the start of a new foundation, bro. Yeah, and I can't lie, bro. Michael Carrick is here to change lives. Senny Lamons, bro. Listen, I gave this goalkeeper his props, bro. I think he deserves to get his props, the props that he deserves, bro. Senny Lamons, you, my friend, have saved our lives, bro. You know the man. But listen, maintain the performances, Senny Lamons. Maintain the performances. That's all I need from you. Maintain the flipping performances, bro. And yeah, all I need from these players is just to turn up for this game, bro. That's all I need from these players, bro. And listen, 70% of the chance they are gonna turn up because we are at home, bro. They will have the crowd at their back. So some of them ones are like, they will turn up eventually, bro. So yeah, man, I'm not really worried about Crystal Palace, bro. Like, it's not a game where I will just, over analyze and talk up a broski. There's nothing to over analyze in this game other than the fact that we just need our 3 points, bro. Because right now, in this stage of the league, all you need to get is 3 points, bro. That's all you need to get, bro. If you don't get 3 points, you're cooked, bro. And yeah, 3 points matters at the end of the day. If that's what I was trying to say, people. 3 points matters at the end of the day. And yeah, man, we're trying to get this Champions League football, bro. And as I keep telling people, Crystal Palace are just another team in our way, bro. Just like Everton, just like Fulham, just like all these other teams that we already beaten, that they are just in our way to what we are trying to achieve. If you get what I'm saying, bro, they're just in our way for what we are trying to achieve, and I believe that we can achieve Champions League football next season. That's what I believe in. But yeah, man, people, let me know what you think of the game, bro. Let me know your score predictions. I even forgot to give you my score predictions, bro. Listen, I predict Manchester United 2-0, bro, because there won't be an absolute smoking, bro. But I believe that we can kind of score 2 goals and just dead the game, bro. You know them ones. But yeah, man, people, let me know your score predictions. Let me know in the comments. As always, be interactive. Don't be afraid. Say your thing as always, bro. Whether you hate, whether you like, I don't care. Say your thing. Make sure you subscribe. Road to 1.2k people. And I'll see you, man, on Sunday with shades, bro. Manchester United fans, don't forget your shades.